Make it make sense. Could somebody please make it make sense?
Big moves.
Surfer.
Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dream. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dream. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense.
What's up, everybody? It's Make It Make Sense. I'm here for another video. I'm also testing a new mic, so let me know how the sound is. If it's not great, go ahead and let me know. I'll unplug it. But y'all, this was my night off. This was supposed to be my night off, but I read over this lawsuit and I'm hearing the allegations. And I could see these things being true. Now, let me put my allegedly banner up first and foremost. Oh, hey, JC. Y'all. When it rains, it pours. Robyn is not having a good arc on her show. And now this. Now, y'all know Juan needs his job. So I'm not going to use every word in this lawsuit, guys, because this is going to be a quick one. Again, this is supposed to be my night off. But let's get into it. It says a former player sues Coppin State over alleged SE assault and blackmail by assistant coach. A Coppin State University assistant basketball coach catfished a player online into providing intimate photos and text, then blackmailed him into videotaping an encounter before publicizing the material when the player resisted. Further demands for a lawsuit filed in Baltimore Circuit City alleges. Y'all, we're going to get to how Juan plays a part. It says the legal complaint says, by information and belief, Lucien Brownlee, a former guard who served as director of player development and director of basketball operations, harassed, tormented, and assaulted the player, Mr. Williams, before publishing intimate material he had obtained from the student. Coppin basketball coach Juan DIxon, who is named in the complaint, allegedly failed to take action when informed of Brownlee's actions. So we know Juan DIxon is old school. That's why I'm saying, although at this point this is all alleged, I could potentially see this happening. A coach trying to sweep something under the rug. It continues. A legendary figure in Baltimore and beyond, DIxon is the former University of Maryland standout and NBA player who Coppin hired in the spring of 2017. Also named in the lawsuit filed last week is Coppin State University, whose officials, rather than supporting the distraught Williams, allegedly questioned him harshly and retaliated against him by withdrawing previous promised financial assistance. The way he was treated was abhorrent, says Williams' attorney, Daniel Donnie, of the New Jersey law firm Epstein Ostrov in a phone interview. Epstein said they were able to build their case despite the anonymous blackmailer purporting to be a third party. Our strong belief is that Lucien himself was the catfisher. So basically, you have a assistant coach / former player pretending to be a woman, getting a player to send nudes, and then eventually have an encounter. This is horrible, y'all. Even if Brownlee was just a fellow victim of an anonymous tormentor, the minute he became a coach, he had an obligation to report any harassment. And DIxon, having prior knowledge of issues with Brownlee, according to the complaint, should have never placed him in a position of authority over players. So they're saying that Juan knew that this guy had a history of doing these things, or at least knew that he should not have been in any authority. Like, oh my God, when teachers, coaches prey on students, it is like the most disgusting thing. The coach should have known better than to put this person in a position of seniority. DIxon did not respond to a phone message and an email requesting comment about the matter, nor did the school's athletic director. Coppin State University spokesman Robyn McCullough responded to an email by saying Coppin State University does not comment on pending litigation. This is the guy. That's the former assistant coach, Brownlee. Coppin and HBCU in the Maryland State University system is known as Morgan State's crosstown rival. Like many division NCAA programs, it operates on a shoestring budget, working its players hard. In the fall of 2021, or shortly after the events alleged in the lawsuit occurred, Sports Illustrated featured the team in a story about its arduous road schedule, which it called a sadistic slate of $80,000 guarantee games. It's a challenge for the team's leader. So maybe that's why Juan isn't around, y'all. Maybe Juan has a reason for not being around. He's working. Brownlee appears to no longer be working for the university. He's in the win, Epstein said. As of the SI story, his scheduling job was being done by another person who's extremely quoted in the piece. Williams says in the complaint that he received a message through social media in the fall of his freshman year from a woman who seemed interested in a romantic relationship. He was enticed into sending images of himself to the person of a sexual nature believed were private and in the context of developing a romantic relationship. They were sexting. The online paramour then started blackmailing Williams, threatening to publish the photos and texts unless he provided more salacious material. The text continued through 2018 and 2019 basketball season, while Williams, in fear of losing his place in the basketball program, his tuition, and room and board, continued to respond to the person, messaging him in a futile attempt to appease his tormentor. It's still a kid. I mean, 18, 19, 20-year-olds, they're still kids. They still think like kids. If this boy was on a full basketball scholarship, of course he's scared. In the spring of 2019, William learned of Coach Brownlee, then a senior who would return the next year as a staff member, that Brownlee had also exchanged sexual content with plaintiff's tormentor. The blackmailer then ordered the two men to have sex with each other. Williams refused at first, but when he returned to campus in the fall, the blackmailer demanded that Williams record and send a video of plaintiff Lucian Brownlee engaging in. Y'all, this person who was an authority figure is completely playing mind games with this kid and getting them to have a non-consensual. I'm trying to stay monetized here, but you guys get what I'm saying. And pretending that the blackmailer is also blackmailing them. So it's like you two have to do it, basically. Oh, this is disgusting. In December 2019, the blackmailer instructed Williams that Brownlee was going to coordinate an encounter with him. Williams resisted, hoping his non-response would end the blackmail, prompting warnings the blackmailer would wild out. Williams sent videos of himself, but the blackmailer insisted on one of him having sex with Brownlee, sending repeated messages provided Coach Brownlee's availability. The back and forth continued through March of 2020. By information and belief, the blackmailer was Coach Brownlee. Unable to tell anyone what was happening and contemplating self-harm, Williams told his family he was uncomfortable with the rampant let's just say the team was not clean. And this kid was a clean teen, and he didn't like being around people using. You get the picture. That prompted his father to arrange a meeting with the Coppin officials, the complaint said, in which DIxon indicated that he was helpless to address the issue in any meaningful way and was adamant that the plaintiff should stay with the program. So they weren't testing these kids? Autumn in LA? Yes. This is real. This is crazy. Y'all, yeah, definitely. So this is I'm trying to do this one as a quick one. So hit the like button. We have about 120 people in here. Let's try to get as many likes as possible, because once this ends, we got to push this out. Usually I would do this as a pre-record for you guys. When Williams returned to campus in the fall of 2020, the blackmail and threats continued. This time, Williams didn't respond, and that's when the material used to blackmail the plaintiff was published and revealed to members of the team. Epstein says the material appeared on Instagram and has since been taken down. DIxon directed Williams to practice the next day, where the two met, and according to the complaint, DIxon admitted that Lucian Brownlee was mentally ill or otherwise emotionally imbalanced, and that his history was known to the coach. So Juan put this dude, who he knowingly was mentally ill or emotionally imbalanced, in a position to act as a senior to all of these younger kids. But the complaint says the school, whose policy on misconduct prohibits, took no action. Williams asked for an investigation in which, according to the lawsuit, a lawyer for the university further traumatized him with questions about his sexual past and orientation. It was cringeworthy. So basically, this kid comes forward and says that all this stuff is happening to him. You know that the person that they are alleging did it is mentally ill and emotionally unstable, and you brush it under the rug. Robyn, go ahead and get that prenup. Go ahead and do it now. ASAP. All those things I was saying to you before about not getting the prenup and about you losing that man's money, it's clear Juan is not in his right mind either. So go ahead and get your prenup. You in danger, girl. Where's the police? So I don't know. I don't know that they went to the police. It doesn't say. Or maybe they hadn't gone to the police yet. And this is specifically the actions that the school took. So, guys, this was a quick one. Half of nothing is nothing. Guys, I might start going live to do these stories. I'm trying all different kinds of things out. I appreciate you guys being here. Definitely hit the like button. It helps me so much. If I could get to 100 likes, I would appreciate it. We got about 130 you guys in here. I will see you all for the next one. This was my off. This is supposed to be my off night, because y'all already got me going to the courthouse on Friday to look up Kim's records when I get to ATL. So I will see you guys for the next one. This is a horrible story. All of these things are alleged, and they are in this suit. So I will keep you posted. Never sleeps. Thanks for the information. See you guys later.